So I would have to do that for you. So what this is I'm going to use regular playing cards, 52 cards, no jokers, to basically evaluate your relationship and give you an idea of what's going on behind the scenes with whatever your concerns are. Does that make sense?
Uh, it does.
So if
I
you
don't.
go ahead.
Well, I don't really have that many concerns, but uh, so how does I don't really know how. I guess I don't. Let's just go through it because I'm not really sure how
Yeah,
all this
no
works.
worries, no worries. So long story short, it's kind of like a psychic. A psychic will basically tell you what you already know. You know what I'm saying? And but they'll do it in a mystical kind of way. So my sister
Okay.
taught me this little trick. I call it a card trick. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, when I was like a teenager, and I've used it throughout certain times in my life with people, and it's weird how I'll break down what's going on in their relationship, and I don't even like know who the other person is, but I'll break it
Hmm.
down to them literally based on what the cards read out at the end of this little trick. So, and it's 90% accurate. So it's pretty cool how accurate it is, considering I don't even know like who you're dating. You feel me? Like I have no idea. I have never even met you in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like I only know you
Right.
through work. So let's see. All right. So if you can tell me the person's first name, I'll tap their each letter on the cards, and then I'm gonna shuffle 3 times and then cut them.
Okay. Uh,
First name only.
Actual first name or
A-
what the person goes
actual
by?
actual first name. Don't say Richard.
Okay. Is Benjamin.
All right. Benjamin. Now I'm gonna shut.
En.
Doesn't matter
Oh, okay.
as long as I got the amount of letters in there right. All right. One, two, three, and I'm only recording for my purposes, not for you know what I'm saying. So that way I can like post something up later, promoting it after I do my video edits. All right. So now I'm gonna cut. All right. Now I'm gonna separate the cards into 4 piles. Once I separate the cards into 4 piles, I'm going to flip each card over with each respective pile. I'm looking for 4 specific cards. The King of Spades, which represents Benjamin. The Queen of Hearts, which represents you. The Ace of Spades, which represents Benjamin's heart. And the Ace of Hearts, which represents your heart. Follow me?
Gotcha.
Perfect. So we're going to start with the first pile. King of Hearts. Nothing there. Gonna keep flipping. Nothing going. So the goal here is you want to have the least amount of cards by the time I'm done doing this. The least amount of cards means the more perfect the relationship. The more cards in the pile, the more problems the relationship has. So far, we're looking
Okay.
very good. That's the Ace of Hearts. So I just found your heart first. Queen of Spades. Ace of Spades. So I found both yours and Benjamin's heart. All right.
Okay.
Now we go from 4 to 3. 3 piles. Are you outside? It sounds windy.
Yeah, I tried to move, so it's not that bad. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I don't care about wind. I found Queen of Hearts. That's you. King of Spades. That's him. Ace of Hearts. That's you. All right. Now we went from 4 to 3 to 2. Right, 4 to 3. Now we're gonna go to 2. I'm gonna cut the cards one last time, and then separate them into 2 piles. Right? We flip
Okay.
Ace of Hearts first, so we keep that pile there. 2, Ace of Spades, there. All right, so you have a nice amount of cards here. The goal is to get at least to 4. We have 4, 8, 9. So we have 9 cards here, which means 4 of the cards represent you, your heart, his heart, And then there's 5 cards that represent either good or bad things. All right?
Okay.
We're going to see what happens. Can you see that? Okay, perfect. Ace of spades, 3 of hearts, 3 of spades, 2 of hearts, ace of hearts. Okay, this is a lot of, this is perfect. Okay. So what this says, if you can see my, if you're looking at my screen or looking at the screen. So how this works is it goes in a clockwise sense. Okay. You have Benjamin here at the top, meaning he was the first card to populate at the top there, meaning he's the most important. Like his happiness is of utmost importance. Okay.
In general, or like to me or to him, or how does that work?
In general, his happiness, he takes himself priority over everything.
Okay.
Okay. His heart is also next to him, meaning he knows what he wants in his life, in his relationships, in any kind of capacity. He knows exactly what he wants out of everything. Okay.
It's pretty true.
Now this is your heart here at the bottom. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
Your heart, meaning your love or your heart, he doesn't really need to survive. He can do it without you. You see how he's at the top and you're at the bottom. Your heart's at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes first before everything. What he wants comes first before everything. Before your heart's even considered. Okay. Even now, this might be something you don't know about. He might be presenting that he's all for you, but in the inside, he's dealing with 3 things. You have and these are good things right here. So the bigger the number here, right, the bigger the problem. As you can see, he has 2 issues, which are small love issues. I don't know if it's like love from family, love from another person. It could be romantic, could not be romantic, but it has to do with love, not in love, but the general sense of love. Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay. And then there's a spades. Give me 1 second. I have to look up my chart because I've actually started really reading into this. You know Felicia Wilkins from Kin?
I think so, yeah.
The CS manager. That's my girl. She's the one that told me what this was called when I actually went live the first time and did it, and then I started looking into it. So give me just a second. Let me find my Cartomancy chart. I just want to make sure that I'm correct on what the heart, diamond, and clubs represent. So that's a 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts. Okay. One second. Oh my God, where did it go? One second, please.
You're fine.
Oh my God. Because I know that clubs means like trust, spades means, diamonds means money, hearts means love, clubs means trust, and spades mean, God damn it, I would forget right when I'm in here with you. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so spades is like balance, like justice, like good and evil, like so there's what it comes down to is there's 2 small love issues, and it could be like I mentioned, family. There's 2 things stopping him, and that's unjustified. That's what this stands for, right? From him, from your hearts being together. Okay.
Okay.
And then You have, this is an eight of heart, so you have a big love issue about yourself, that, or there's something about yourself that you don't like that's stopping you from getting what you want or from knowing what you want. And then you guys might be arguing, or there might be some kind of financial or money issue that's keeping you guys from being on the same, like, same level, on the same page. That's what my cards are telling me today. Am I right about any of that?
Um, it could be interpreted, some of it as being right. We don't really have like financial issues. Um, sorry, only because I'm pretty adamant, regardless of my relationships, about keeping finances separate. I'm happy to spend money on people, but whenever it comes to like
That might be the issue.
legitimate stuff,
He might have
you
an
know
issue.
what I mean?
He might have an issue. He might be. I mean, because
Shit, that kid makes more money than I do.
I don't. Right, but I don't know what your relationship is, but
Right.
that eight of diamonds shows that there's a money, a trust with money issue.
I think what it is he has recently he had to recently move, and so he made the really like split decision to move down to Sarasota, which is far away from where he works. He's a musician, and a lot of his stuff is in like St. Pete and Orlando ish.
Right.
So moving down to Sarasota from when he used to live like in the area not only costs a lot of time, but it's a lot of gas money and stuff. And because he's made the decision to be financially responsible for himself, he's had to try to take a lot more